G'day, it's Clive Rocksinger here. Well, it's Clive Rocksinger and my little doll there. It's got a jar inside of it. I call Constable Dickwit. Yeah, very well made. Bought that locally. Anyway, I've pulled the motor off, and this motor appears to be 3/4 horse. It looks like it's got 8.75 written there on the motor. You probably can't see it. And 2800 RPM, which is twice the RPM of this one. And the thing with torque and power on electric motors is not like a petrol motor. Petrol motor, the torque and power is kind of proportional. With electric motors, I think it has to do with the power of the magnets, the size of the magnets, and the number of windings. The number of windings of this would be insane. It would be almost twice that. And it's got half the RPM, so this would have a huge amount of torque, I would say, at a guess. I don't know what the torque rating is. This one is going to be whizzing along too fast, and it's going to get real hot real quick. So this is only designed for a saw, so it's going to be spinning its guts out. I'm going to have hurting problems with this, and I'll probably have to take multiple cuts, just a couple of minutes at a time. Take light cuts. It'll be alright. It'll work alright. It's a 3/4 horse, I think, so it's only a 1/3 horse, but the torque would be insane. You know, as I say, look at the size of the motor. But this is an old-fashioned motor. The windings in this would be more advanced, better quality, more efficient. I would say they'd probably be pretty equal power-wise and torque-wise. But this one's going to be revving its guts out, so it's going way too fast. And it's only got this has got a reverse speed and controller. I can't get electrical work done. I wanted a globe change, and he wanted $120 to change a globe, and I still refuse to have it done. So it hasn't been done in 8 years. It's sitting there. I still don't have a light in my kitchen. I just can't bring myself to pay $120 to get a light changed. He reckons, oh, you got to change all the transformers over. I thought, well, that doesn't sound right to me. But anyway, yeah, I can't get electrical work done. I took a motor to a local bloke here, and and it was going, and he cut the fucking capacitor off, so I couldn't use it, and I had to buy a new drill press because he cut the wires he cut the capacitor off with a fucking pair of pliers, and he brought it back to me. He said, oh, it's running, but it's going backwards. And I thought, I don't know, mate, because you cut the capacitor off it. And of course, I'm not going to go wiring a capacitor up on a 240 volt motor, which is what he wanted me to do. I'll probably kill myself. But anyway, the shafts on this are very similar in size, but this has got a key, and this is a taper. And I don't know what the idea of this is. This is weighted, it's quite heavy. And so what I'm going to have to do is have a taper machined into that to fit this shaft here. I don't really like to have to do that, but it's about the only thing I can do. And I know for a fact the ABB motors come up to 1-inch shaft, so that's not a big deal, and you can get them with keys in them. So what I'll do is I'll modify that to fit this. At a later date, when I get the ABB motor, I'll just machine it right out to 1-inch shaft and get it to fit on an 1-inch shaft. If I don't have to have it machined, I don't really know what's inside of that. It's very heavy. It weighs about 3 or 4 pounds. Well, I'm not very good at guessing poundages with that small stuff, but it's quite weighty. So yeah, this looks good. I've had this going, but it only goes in one direction. I'm just happy it goes the right way. Otherwise, it's just a matter of having if I'm going to have the thing swapped over, then I'd have that switch put on it and have the other one taken off. But if I'm lucky enough to have it going the right way, I can just whack this on the lathe and change the switch over. So things are looking pretty good. Yeah, and I reckon probably costed a guess probably $120 or something to get that thing machined to fit onto that shaft. And I reckon that'll do the job. It'll get it going again. At least it's not broken. I don't like having broken machines. At least I'll have it running, and I'll try and chase up a belt for it. And I have seen people put a variety of different types of belts on these things, and I think the trick is to get it from America. I'm just dealing with people here, and oh, it's an old lathe, oh, you can't get parts through it. In America you can buy anything, so I'll probably try and track down a place over in America that sells them. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. This one, yeah, for somebody who wants one of the original motors off this lathe, they'd pay an arm and a leg for it. I know for a fact that you don't normally sell, but this motor's completely underpowered for what I want, and I'm not going to waste my time. I did actually retail a motor at one stage. It cost me a huge amount of money, but at the end of the day, other things fail on it. Apparently what happened at the end of the day was just that the leakage between the windings, the paper started to break down, and I think I had it rewind, but the paper started to break down and ended up trashing itself anyway. So these old motors are not worth doing up, and they're not very highly powered anyway. You can get more powerful motors these days and they're more efficient. They probably use less power too. So yeah, Clive Rocksinger over and out.